Everybody, it's Clarence with Geneva Financial, and in this 4-part series, I'm going to talk about 20 questions first-time homebuyers wish they had asked. Obviously, what's the first question? Where do I start? I'm not going to bore you to keep these answers simple, but the first thing people go, well, what do I do? All right, that's easy. We'll explain it. Number 2, one of the most common questions I get is, what's a mortgage? We know that anytime you get a loan, we sign a note, which is basically like a promise to pay back. Yet when you buy a mortgage, this is an actual document that pledges the house as security for the loan or collateral, okay? Mortgage is collateral, basically, for that loan. If you don't pay, then guess what? They're going to come take the house. All right, number 3, what do we do for financing? How do I get this big $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 loan? Well, it depends on your financial circumstances. Okay, it depends on your credit. There are a lot of different things we look at. If you're a first-time home buyer, there might be some programs that you qualify for. If you're a police officer or fireman, we have the HEROES program. If you're a veteran, they have VA loans. VA loans are 100% financing, just like USDA. If you're in a rural area, you can get 100% financing. FHA is only going to will allow you to put, 3.5% down. That's a very low barrier to get into homes. So there's a lot of different things we can look at. Obviously, we have conventional loans. There are different pros and cons, and we can go over that. If you're going to buy a new home, there's pros and cons. We can talk with that. So the key thing is when you sit down with someone like me, you want to just go over all your options, and then I want to find out your financial goals so we know what is the best loan to get you situated in, okay? It is very important because when you sign a purchase contract, you have to detail the type of loan you're doing so that the seller knows what they're dealing with in terms of selling you their house. All right, number 4 question that we get all the time is, what steps do I need to do to secure a loan? Okay. In today's competitive real estate market, this is an important question. No one wants to be disappointed by going out shopping for a home or going to visit a home or going into an open house and they find a home they really love and then find out they can't buy it. Okay. Securing your financing first gives you the security you need to confidently shop for a home. It helps your real estate agent negotiate better on your behalf. There are several ways you can start a mortgage application. You could do it online. You could do it in person. You could do it over the phone. Technology is great these days. Once we get the required paper from you, we're going to ask some more additional information like copies of your pay stubs, your income documentations, your bank statements. We want to verify the information that we're putting on the application so that we can stand by what we say that you can qualify for it. And it's just regulations. We can't just say, oh yeah, I'll take your word that you make X amount of dollars. People do that and then they end up getting screwed at the end because they didn't verify the information. Last but not least, people, of these 5 questions is when you start the house hunting process, you hear the terms pre-approval or pre-qualification, and there's a huge difference, okay? A pre-qualification is kind of an informal discussion about your income, assets, and credits. And it's basically like me taking somebody's word, but that doesn't really obligate me to do it because we didn't do any required paperwork, okay? So it's just a ballpark figure without verifying the numbers. So what's a better option? The one I say go with, it's a pre-approval. That's an actual commitment from us, the lender. Pre-approval is a process where we actually collect that information, verify it, again, those pay stubs, those W-2s, your bank statements, and taxes if you're self-employed. That's what we need to verify. And then we send this to our underwriting system. We get the approval that way so you know